How do you measure the worth of thyself? I know how people, or at least the majority of people, measure the worth of someone else. But how do you measure the worth of thyself? It's a few ways in which I have read a person over the course of my life, and I want to break it down to you. My name is Leon Meredith, and I have always been a person that is spiritual in the true sense, not how we use it frivolously. But I didn't know how to use my spiritual connection with the people of my community. And now I understand why. See, all too often we judge and measure people by the things they have and what title they have and how much money they have. I have always viewed this as an inaccurate estimation of the worth of a person. Is it a worth? Yes. But it is not the primary worth when it comes to the substance of existence. Personality and character, I believe, is the substance that's real of thy character, thy personality, thy existence. If we boil all life down to the acquisition of money and getting things, wouldn't that turn us into a bunch of fiends? So how is any of us, if we view the worth of a person by the acquisition of money and things, how is that different than being a fiend? Because they are doing a mad dash to get more dope, turn another trick, get another purse. Does the items you gear yourself, program yourself to go after, make a difference? See, I think a fiend is a fiend. And I know, we create opportunities for a few people once we start to ascend. But all too often we see these brand leaders wear the success as a badge of honor. Oh, I get this money and now I'm wearing gold and look at my outfit. And it's more about their ego than it is about their character, their personality. See, something like that is never going to change me. If you see me, no matter if I'm worth 100 million, you're going to see somebody that's real, that's never going to let finance define them. Never. And I've been saying this most of my life because I used to deal in street activities and get, small pockets of money, 15, 20,000. And I never, even though this was a decent amount during the eras I had it, wasn't a grand amount, of course. It's a drop in the bucket to some cities. But in my city, at the times that I had them, it was cool. It was enough to last 2 years, 3 years off of this money, especially with my frugal lifestyle, because I do not wear things as a badge of honor, and it does not, will it ever give me the evanescence, maybe that's the word, it will never give me the audacity to look down on someone for not having what I have. And I know we living in a bag era. Get that bag. But how many of us have a fiendish mentality that so is gluttonous, is greed, is probably a few others seven deadly sins. Do we not see it? Do we not see that it is a defining element of our character, of our personality? And we ain't afraid to show it. I even see it with religious people talking about money. Oh yeah, I'm getting money and God said enjoy nice things, and then they passing the collection plate around again. We get people that get into these positions, and you watch them and you see them, and you see them just gain body fat. I've seen it with local politicians, local business people, nonprofit, for-profit, and I see them get that cushy job, and you just watch their body just continue to expand every 3 months. Like, man, this person just, they just blowing up, man. Look at this. They really enjoying the gluttonous life. They don't see it, but I see it, because I always notice people. Not that I unconsciously judge people. How you living? I'm looking in people's eyes, the dark circles under their eyes. What's going on under that makeup, my lady? Like it's like it's all type of health signals that is clearly visible, and you like, if this person is really not caring for themselves, like, it's not logical to think that they would care for you. Like you really see it. Like you watch them walk, and they wobbling, and they not trying to bag on them or discredit them, but it's like, if they not loving themselves, like literally, I see this. How? It's an obvious sign of character that does not show signs of love for themselves. How could they love you and I? They in this for some other reasons. I remember I seen a movie, and I like to end on this, maybe, possibly. And Captain America and Iron Man was having a little discussion, an argument. And Iron Man said something. Captain America came back like, yeah, without that suit, what are you? He said, man, I'm a billionaire, a genius, a playboy, and a philanthropist. So he kind of, threw some real stuff at him. Like, so the lady Scarlett Johansson, Scarlett. Anyway, she did like that, like, oh yeah, she cut it. He proved him right. But then Captain America came back at him. He said, oh, you a billionaire, philanthropist, playboy. I know guys without any of that worth 10 times you. And I happen to agree. I have spent time around millionaires in my life, not just 1 hour here, a couple minutes there. I have been incarcerated in federal prisons with guys that's just with long money. And guess what? Damn near all of them was pieces of crap spiritually. Yeah, they character, they personality. They treat people like usable tools. I had to, put a couple of them in their place. Like, for real, I was barking in their face like I was the big police dog. Like, man, you ain't gonna treat me like that. Nah, you ain't gonna do it. because I eat you. That was my little words. But I'm with God now about peace. So I think the inner character, the personality is what defines a great person to me. Like, but I understand, I overstand that the majority of you all in humanity really respect the things and the money. And I know I'm the minority in that. But I guess that's what sets me apart. And I don't say it for show. I knew this since I was around 14 or 15. I said, no, it's what's inside. Maybe it's because I grew up poor. I don't know. Maybe it's because I wasn't well off all those years, so it forced me to recognize it. Or maybe I'm just biased because I was able to come up from the slime, the hood, the gutter. The hood is good. It developed things within my character that will never leave me and gives me great satisfaction of service. Comment below. Anybody willing to comment in real words and not just come with a slick moniker, a slant saying, yeah, gotta get that money, and money is not none of that. You know, we all, that's all we got is slogans that have been programmed into our subconscious, and now that's all we come with. Who real out there? Because this station and what I represent in real life, this existence, man, this ain't for show. I never, ever want to endorse some buffoonery trying to get some likes and attention. That ain't what this ever gonna be about. So if you finna comment one of them shallow how statements, just read the comments. Don't even leave no comment. Don't even leave it. Because we head to another level of consciousness. Because this, what we have now, is something that we need to elevate from. I'll see you soon. Peace.